16 UK charities receive more funding than the other 160,000 combined.
We found some really, really interesting community groups that are doing amazing things that just don't have a way to kind of sell themselves or shout about it because it's just too expensive.
And the tools meant to help are built purely for bureaucracy and not impact.
You're representing 60,000 people here. Can't wait for you to meet every other group in the collective as well. They're all lovely. Everyone's absolutely lovely.
Yeah, and they help people overcome addiction.
We're very passionate about connecting people with the natural world and each other.
This group means a lot to me because the feeling of the community coming together.
You know, how to care for a child, how to talk to that child. We all have a part to play in this.
I wish I had this when I was younger.
We're trying to just serve the community while also trying to keep ourselves afloat.
It's very difficult being locked out from getting support from the government.
They were looking for employment opportunities for people on the edges, people that were in the homeless shelter.
We can do a lot of work for the people to kind of help them find their feet again.
A community project providing alternative medicine to the community with affordable price.
Everybody's just doing wonderful, amazing things. How can we find a way that doesn't mean that they're trapped with having to just focus on grants?
We've been working with children and you can see really the improvement.
We're growing. We're growing.
There's this sense that people want something more, more meaning.
It said, listen, a voice from heaven said to my beloved son with whom I am well pleased. God bless you.
I think the other emotional thing was I really felt God called me to this, which sounds crazy. Initially people are like, what are you guys doing?
Skeptical world we live in. How's it work? How are you going to do it? We don't believe this, we don't believe that. I want it to work. I'm trying hard.
I think society would be very, very different if these organisations didn't exist.
Running out of time, Finn. I don't know what the council's doing, really.
I think the concept is genius, actually. The social impact is incredible.
We have one issue and then we have a success 5 minutes later. Yeah. Oh. But you've sent me the wrong one and we need to get on with it quickly.
This is good. I was going for a hug, but
I was going for a belly bounce.
The big charities, you're up against them if you're a small charity.
What you guys are doing, I think, is incredible.
Every type of individual loves what we're trying to do.
That's a job well done.
They were amazing.
Should we give you a hug?
It was amazing.
I just can't believe it.
So this is how we build cohesive communities rather than fragmented ones.
All right, let's do it. Hello, how are you? Oh, really well, thank you. You've got to be smiley in this day and age, don't you? I went to Quilt Club to one of the sessions and met Nicola and Kaz there. I just wanted to find out more about the project.
So you guys are making a video?
We are making a video, yeah. We're capturing the beauty of Quilt Club.
The thing that I love about Quilt Club is you can feel lonely, lacking in self-confidence. You can come in here and this is the best place to reaffirm that you're an individual and you deserve to live with the rest. So.
Yeah, it's an amazing place. Oh, so wonderful to see. It's basically a place where once you step into the door, it doesn't matter who you are on the outside. You've come into Quilt Club, you're a quilter.
Oh my goodness! This is so beautiful. You're going to bring this next week? Wow, bring this next week.
The people that run these projects mainly are volunteers. The thing that makes them vital is they've just got a good community heart.
We find funding to kind of keep it free. When people come in, it's like you feel really welcome, sit down. Everything you'd need to make a quilt, fabric, sewing machines, scissors, needles, all of that, and it's always free. And that's really important that it doesn't create any kind of barrier to access.
To celebrate working in community, to celebrate the city community, to celebrate our community. It's a joyful spectacle because it's bright and it's colourful. It gets people really excited and it's a source of joy as they walk past us.
Bringing people together, engaging with the artwork and finding the connect within the disconnect what we have.
Yeah. The patchwork.
Yeah, the patchwork. Patchwork of life.
Exactly.
Well, these people are the community heroes. What you saw during COVID is that these are the people that people go to in crisis. They'd end up going to maybe like the church, or they might go to, you know, a community group, because they are places of trust.
And it's definitely something that's needed because it really brings people together from all walks of life. It's nice when they come to Quilt Club, you have these spaces where people feel safe and can open and share what they're feeling.
I've lost all my family now. My mum passed away, my dad passed away, my stepmom passed away, my sister is in hospital today. My other brother, as you know, took his own life.
Yeah.
So you kind of go through all this tragedy and you lose your purpose in life.
And if these people don't exist,
Society could collapse.
Yeah.
Like we see it day in, day out whenever we're at these sessions.
You look for that small spark and you come in here and this is the place that is like a giant heart. Because there's no judgment. Everybody is treated exactly the same.
And there's just something lovely about like sewing together. It kind of creates a connection like no other, whether you're working on your own thing next to someone or you're working on big collective projects. We're not just for one group of people or this particular group of people. It's like, if you're interested in quilting and you're friendly, you can come.
So the big charities have bid writers, they've got large marketing teams, they have street fundraisers. These things all cost a lot of money, and so if you're a small player with a good cause, you're just not going to win.
Yeah. So this is a Moselle Meadow. Oh no, yeah.
It's beautiful.
For years, this was just a dump, broken bits of fence on it. So during the lockdown, we came down, cleared it all out, and started planting things on it. Yeah. You see our apple trees coming up.
I was going through Russell Park, which is a park near my area. I always see this community garden on the right-hand side.
Insect hotel, stuff we found lying about the estate.
Oh, that's awesome. Laurie is a community leader in my area of Knoll Park in Wood Green, so in Haringey.
Where do you live? Hewitt?
Hewitt Avenue.
Hewitt, yeah.
Just Hewitt.
And the last 20 years of my working life, I worked for local charities which are affiliated to a national charity.
He has worked at big charities before, and now he runs 2 smaller charities where I reside. And he's had issues with getting grant funding, even though he's been doing this for, I think it's 40 to 50 years.
I'm 72 for my sins. I've lived on this estate since 1978. I'm a director of a small charity, Capital Age Arts, where we do activities for older people in London. You take care.
I feel sorry for the
Talking to someone that understood the market was really important, because we need to find people who have worked inside the system, who actually understand it.
You have to go out and get the small funding for it and, you know, augment it where we can.
Was that difficult, getting that?
Oh, it's always difficult. It's always difficult these days getting the funding. There's so many good causes out there, and you know, you get the big charities, they've got professional bid writers, you're up against them if you're a small charity, and then you're left with, if you're lucky, the crumbs. And it's the most professional ones with professional writers, you know, the bid writers that are in there that tend to get, you know, the lion's share of it.
Well, you're the bulk of the charitable market, so you're about, I think it's about 76% the last time I looked, but you only get 4% of the funding.
Wow, I didn't realise that.
It's super low, yeah.
The smaller it is, the more localised it is, the more impact it is on there, but they tend to be the ones that don't get the funding. That's why what you guys are doing, I think, is incredible.
And then when we started looking at small organisations funding good causes, that's when we really knew we were onto something.
We kind of created a magazine from showing the wonderful projects. We sold that magazine, made some money which we could distribute back to the groups.
It was fascinating to see that a lot of them are working other jobs to support a community group, struggling to keep things going on a sustainable basis.
Well, I'm Stephanie. I run embroidery workshops to support mental health.
Pull that big part, yeah.
Oh, no, right. I had my own depression, and embroidery, I realized that helped out a lot. And so I became really passionate with mental health after I got out of my low point. And yeah, I thought this would be something that could help. And it's been 3 years now. I knew it helped me, but I didn't have the language for it. I just thought it was something that I just liked and that was very specific to me. But it turns out it is very translatable and it provided the same help that it did for me, so that's really nice to see. It's helped me just as much as it's helped everybody else.
I love this boy and I love Stephanie.
Thanks, Crystal. Oh, you're so kind.
She brightens up my day and my week.
Oh my gosh, don't make me cry, Crystal.
Oh, no.
Thank you, my love. You brighten up my day and my week as well.
It's like really helpful to be engaged with people, but when you're not having to make eye contact, you're looking down if you need to. There's no pressure to talk, and that's when the conversations come a lot easier because there's just silence is fine. So it's just a way to interact without the pressure of feeling like eyes are on you or you need to do something or say something correctly.
We've gone around and looked at lots of societal problems, whether it's addiction, whether it's homelessness, whether it's depression. Then you'll have someone who has had that lived experience and they've thought, I'm going to take it upon myself to try and correct that.
So these are people that care more about helping people than they do even about helping themselves. They put themselves in financial difficulty. At the same time, funding when it comes to councils is drying up, foundation funding is drying up, and the more and more we worked with these groups, we realised that issue persisted. There's a huge number of problems that are kind of going on right now, and we need to find a way to kind of sustain what's really going on in the grassroots.
I just like creating designs. And so I've made these kits that I want to start selling, and then some of the money going to the kits that can be prescribed to people that need them. I think it's a real positive. I think people want to make a difference with their money, and so with the kits that I sell, to have proceeds go to people battling mental health, I think that's a real plus, because I would want to spend money knowing that it went to
definitely
a good place. So
I think it's a really good idea.
So that's when the question hit us. How can we then make this more permanent? Can we sell more products to support?
And then someone came to us and said, why don't you open up a shop?
Yeah. Let's get this community shop up and running. Running out of time, Finn.
Morning, Victoria Park. Who's an inquiry?
Hi there, my name's Craig. Could we potentially get a shop that's in the middle of the community of where all these groups are based?
More the community groups, they would love to have more space to do their activities, to help people, to support their cause.
And so we started hunting. Okay, there's another entrance, we've got to go around that way. We know that one of these properties right here is up for rent. So how long have you guys lived here for?
All my life, 70 years.
Have you seen that building used for anything? Trying to take on the spaces where we do all their community activities in that space. We would just be wandering through the local park and saying, look, that's a vacant space, maybe we could take on that space.
Hopefully bring the community together.
Wow. This would be ideal, wouldn't it? Although it's owned by a very large charity, right? It's being used as more of a jumping ground. But one of the community groups, they had this dream for it to be a place where you could train up homeless people in agricultural skills.
And the system is tying up assets to the big players who've existed for a long period of time.
I don't know what the council's doing, really. Does it want to make money or what?
When you're small, it's difficult to get access to these assets.
I'm looking to kind of create a community kind of coffee shop and with a bunch of community groups. Yeah, I've just been struggling to find the right person to get hold of when it comes to the council or anyone that manages these vacant properties. And you can see the waste that's going on here, where we've got community groups that have got absolutely no money, right, and are doing such incredible work, but are basically doing it on peanuts. There's just so much waste. So, the council isn't getting their business rates because a place is boarded up. Rent this to us so we can do great things. I get annoyed by this stuff, so. It does, doesn't it? When you look at the finances, you're like. It seemed like we came up against these problems time and time again. Is it possible to rent the space?
Anything like that, you'd have to go onto our website, find our email and just email us what you want to do.
Okay, what's the website that I need to go on?
Can't discuss any building project, business proposal.
Okay, useless. The question is, can we get through the door to see anyone? And the answer to that is machine says no.
We were really frustrated because we'd love to have a space to sell community products, to host community sessions, to allow the community to actually use it as they see fit for their cause.
Or bring the community together, that's what we wanted to do. Like, you're representing, 60,000 people here. Like, we've got, we're at this point, we're representing quite a large number of individuals. And we're like, why is it so hard to get anyone to talk to us on a level where we can make something happen? We were reaching out to a number of retail units, obviously a lot from the public sector, but then we kind of thought, why not give it a go in the private sector as well? One of those was Box Park, and we were really excited, Dan especially, about Box Park because it's in Shoreditch, it's right in the middle of the city, it's got so much attention, you've got the skyscrapers behind it. We thought there's going to be huge amounts of footfall there as well. So it was actually quite overwhelming. And then they gave Dan a call while he was at Quilt Club, making his quilt for his daughter.
What do you think about it?
So yeah, I totally think it's a great thing to do. It's a shame that there isn't more spaces for this sort of thing, but
yeah, you get it.
I think this would definitely be really cool to have, and we could definitely do it.
Oh, I like this.
It would be good from the 1st of November if we could do that.
Yep.
Secured.
That is a huge deal.
We met Box Park.
He's given us free use of a Box Park unit to test out the ImpactSOS store idea. So big stuff is happening.
They really felt the need for what we were doing, and that is the reason they gave us the space. So they took a chance on us, which we're very, very thankful for and overwhelmed by. Yeah, it was very, very exciting and quite overwhelming, and there was a whole load of things that we'd have to think about next.
Activity breeds activity. You can have all the websites and all the chat. When you see things happening, it encourages and motivates people to do it.
Definitely. Our first community hub, first community shop to really celebrate all the beautiful grassroots organisations that exist.
And if this works, if we can make a profit for these groups, right? We've got a sustainable movement that we can push, not just Box Park, Shoreditch, but our ambition is there's no reason there couldn't be 100 more of these stores in a year's time. But in different areas with different community groups in those areas. Things that happen in life, eh? Try to build a community bank of sorts and help people with their finance. The next thing you know, you're opening a store in Box Park. Yeah, we think we found a concept that can sustain these groups without the council having to get heavily involved.
So today is the big shop day.
Yeah. Every group's got something. The hedgehog houses, 90 candles, probably 100 textile items, 20 bug hotels. This is what Momentum looks like.
Got the letter for Dame Hillier.
Oh my god, amazing!
You like it?
Yeah, I do. You guys have given me this breath of life, really.
Oh, tape measure! Get it done.
Yeah.
Because the shop is opening in 16 days. But we can stop for this.
Yeah, of course we can stop for this. Thanks, man.